SABC's international reporter Kylie Kumalo with this breaking news story.
Well, certainly, Bonjour, this is a story that has really captivated South Africans, especially about the fate of those 17 South Africans who are currently trapped in Ukraine. So we saw those reports that certain individuals were behind the recruitment of these South Africans to that war-torn part of the world, but also have seen also the Ukrainian embassy saying that it was looking into the matter because it's been such a headache for them, where some certain nationals have been recruited to come and fight in Ukraine, especially in Donbass, an area that is currently controlled by the Russians. But joining us now from SABC is Brigadier Athlenda Mathe, just to give us a sense, because we understand now some charges have been laid, but obviously, Brigadier, it's a very sensitive issue. Maybe at this point in time, give us a sense as to what's the latest pertaining to this case, given the massive interest that it has really garnered from South Africans.
Well, a very good afternoon, and thank you for the opportunity. I can confirm that Ms. Nkosazana Zuma-Mncube has presented herself at the Sandton police station to depose a statement where she is urging police to investigate 3 individuals who she accuses of luring 17 South African men to Russia under false pretenses. So firstly, she makes accusations that these men are trapped in the Ukraine-Russia war. And then she secondly says these men were lured to Russia. They were handed over to a Russian mercenary group, and they were made to then fight in the Ukrainian war without their knowledge and their consent. So she has urged us to investigate the matter. I can confirm that an inquiry docket has been registered at the Sandton police station. The matter was escalated to a provincial level, and I'm now told by General Masamula that the docket will be handed over to the Hawks for further investigation.
Brigadier, let's look at the way forward, because we saw the South African government talk about this issue, calling for where these individuals really essentially they say they are in a very precarious position. They want to be sent back home. But the way forward in this regard?
Well, the way forward is that the Hawks will be taking over the docket to investigate all the allegations that are being made. For now, we have not yet determined the charges because we are still investigating these allegations. So as soon as we have a preliminary investigation report, then we would be able to provide the necessary feedback as to what charges we are investigating against the 3 individuals.
And just before I let you go, Brigadier, do we know if the families have come forward to SABC and many other law enforcement agencies looking for help? Because obviously it's a very, very concerning situation.
Well, for now, we know that the individual, Ms. Nkosazana Zuma-Mncube, who has opened the case, is the daughter of former President Jacob Zuma, and she alleges that out of the 17, the 8 are actually her family members. So yes, indeed, a family member of the 8 boys is the one that actually registered the case at the Sandton police station.
Okay, and just before I let you go, Brigadier, this marks an end of the G20 Presidents' Summit. I would imagine logistically, SABC, you had to do quite a lot in terms of making sure that these international leaders are well protected at all costs across the length and breadth of South Africa.
Well, we're quite satisfied with how things have unfolded. Obviously, a lot of planning, coordination, capacity and resources were brought in to ensure that this event takes place in a safe and secure environment. And now we've reached the end of the summit without any incidents, without any disruptions.